Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy JJ, also known as your gay best friend, and we are back. Episode 6 of Tea on Thursdays. So, I just want to let you all know we have a packed show today, so I'm not going to hold you any longer with this intro. Let's get right into the tea. So we got a Wendy Williams update, friends. Okay, we definitely got a Wendy Williams update. All right, so news broke yesterday that Wendy Williams will not be returning at least until the second week of December because news broke yesterday that Leah Remini and Michelle Visage will be returning as special guest hosts. Now, I don't understand what's so special about it if they can return literally a month later, but whatever. I digress. I wonder if y'all literally sent those prayers to Jason Lee because we thought he was the next Wendy Williams, and they're double booking who they've already had instead of getting new people. That's new, but I digress. So they will be on from November the 29th until the December 10th. So November 29th until December 10th. That's 2 whole weeks. I would have to say that they did a really good job. I'm not going to sit here and cap. They definitely did a good job. But they couldn't find anybody else to do anything. I find that very awkward and weird. Okay, so just so you know, the Wendy Williams show does come on Monday through Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fox, if you care at this point. So this past Sunday, Oprah had a special on CBS with Adele, and the special was called One Night Only, and I cried the whole 3 hours. Oh yeah, I did. I cried the whole 3 hours. Every time Adele sang a song, it was like, yo, I'm feeling it. But what really got me was the end song, the name of the end song was Hold On. And if you've had any experience or trauma in your life and you listen to that song, baby, best believe it's gonna make you and it's gonna move you to tears, okay? So what I liked about the special is pretty much that Adele is funny. She's relatable. She has a lot of depth to her. She spoke about her father. She spoke about her tumultuous relationship with her father. She spoke about her horrible childhood. She spoke about her divorce. She spoke about the process and how she lost weight and stopped drinking. So it was a very good 2.5 hours. It definitely commanded a lot of attention, but I will say I cried a lot, okay? And then just the where she performed. I know it was in Hollywood. I know it was at an observatory. I'm not 100% sure exactly which observatory it was, but it was absolutely freaking stunning. You can stream One Night Only with Adele, and that is streaming right now on Paramount Plus. Britney Spears is freaking free, y'all. Britney is free. Okay, baby. So last Friday, Judge Penny, she was the one who moved to go ahead and just end the conservatorship without Britney needing any further mental health evaluations. And we know that Britney was very adamant about wanting to end it. She did not want to go through any more evaluations. Go girl. So this is great news because we've been all seeing and hearing what's been going on with Britney, and I'm just really happy to see that she can be free, okay? So she posted to her Instagram and she's posted these exact words. It was, "Good God, I love my fans so much, it's crazy. Best day ever, praise the Lord. Can I get an amen?" And she's so corny, but I love her so much. The judge, she actually, during this hearing, she went ahead and assembled everyone. She assembled all the lawyers on the case, everybody that was on the Zoom call, everybody that was on the phone, asked anybody if they had any objections. They had none. Boom, she's out. But it does come with some conditions, unfortunately. It comes with conditions. One of those conditions are that the conservatorship for the estate will remain in place for now, just so they can supply Britney Spears the documents that she needs, and they're going to move everything in a trust controlled by Britney. So, boom, that's good for her. Also, the order of protection against Sam Lutfi, we all know Sam, he was there with her when she first started going through all of these things and all of these problems. And he was around, and it was alleged that he was crushing pills and putting it in her food and her drinks because he really wanted to make sure that she was controlled. With that being said, it turns out that she needs to stay away from him. So that is definitely still in effect. Britney definitely went to her Instagram to talk about how she felt. Take a look.
Okay, so I'm here today to answer all of your guys' questions, and the first main question that you guys have been asking me is, what am I going to do now that the conservatorship's over with? Very good question. Well, let's see, I've been in the conservatorship for 13 years. It's a really long time to be in a situation you don't want to be in. So I'm just grateful, honestly, for each day and being able to have the keys to my car and being able to be independent and feel like a woman, and owning an ATM card, seeing cash for the first time, being able to buy candles. It's the little things for us women, but it makes a huge difference. And I'm grateful for that. You know, it's nice. It's really nice. But I'm not here to be a victim. I lived with victims my whole life as a child. That's why I got out of my house, and I worked for 20 years and worked my ass off. I'm here to be an advocate for people with real disabilities and real illnesses. I'm a very strong woman, so I can only imagine what the system has done to those people. So hopefully my little story, hopefully my story will make an impact and make some changes in the corrupt system. And the Free Britney movement, you guys rock. Honestly, my voice was muted and threatened for so long, and I wasn't able to speak up or say anything, and because of you guys and the awareness of kind of knowing what was going on and delivering that news to the public for so long, you gave it awareness to all of them. And because of you, I honestly think you guys saved my life in a way, 100%. And I know there's a lot of jokes about the Free Britney movement. We're not free, we're expensive. Okay, birdies, I'm expensive too. But anyways, with that said, let's move forward. God bless you all. We're gonna have a good year, a good Christmas, and rock on.
Yeah, so Britney also went out on the town with her new fiance. Well, not new. She's been with him for a while. But Sam Afghari, I don't know I don't know what's up with all of these Sams. But anyway, Britney went out with him. They went to a well-known paparazzi spot in Hollywood. And she seemed like she was having a really, really great time. She spoke about, like, seeing cash for the first time. She had her first glass of champagne. Listen, Britney, all to you. Take it slow in the beginning, girl, because we know that it's not very easy to go from one situation, and then when you have so much freedom, it can be overwhelming, and it could be it could be a lot. So we're going to send our prayers to you, Britney. Period, because the Free Britney movement ain't free. They're expensive, honey. So Yella Beezy is looking hella sleazy, y'all. Okay, so literally there's an unidentified woman who went and pretty much, I guess, her and Yella Beezy were speaking back and forth on the internet, on IG. He asked her if she was looking for a new friend. They went back and forth. They wound up meeting up in Dallas for a bite to eat, and then they went bowling, which sounds pretty normal. They go back to her house, and when they get back to her house, he's shirtless. They're playing cards or whatever the case. This is all what she said to the authorities, but we haven't gotten there yet. So he's shirtless. He asks for a massage. She gives her a massage. When she's done giving the massage, she sits down next to him. And according to her, she says that he was aggressively kissing her, pulling up her skirt, and he entered his pee into her V. This is YouTube, y'all. We ain't gonna get too crazy on here. Okay, so after that, she said she was able to get away. She, the next day she went to the hospital. She reported what happened at the hospital. And then afterwards, the authorities got involved. So as of late, he was booked on charges of sexual assault as well as felony abandonment, child endangerment. Whoa. Yella Beezy made the blogs because he couldn't keep his pee in his pants again. Because we know earlier this year, or last year, if I'm not mistaken, he was caught on a surveillance video with his schlong nice and hard out, pants on, he had his pants down a little above his knees, had a jacket in his hand, picked up I don't know where he was going, child, but it looked messy, and it's looking messy again. So, what definitely got me upset was when his ex-girlfriend went to Instagram and she said this, and I quote, it saddens me to see it saddens me to see how people like to ruin people, but at the same time, I'm not standing up for anybody who couldn't be loyal to me. Girl, what? Were you there? Do you know that girl was lying? And that's the problem in our society today. It's like until it happens to you, it's, oh, that didn't happen. I don't believe it. Until it happens to you. So keep it cute, sis. And I don't understand what was the point of that. You just wanted to, get some clout from IG for the day. Whatever, girl. So literally, Yella Beezy went to his IG story to discuss his take on what's going on. Take a look.
It just certain stuff, bro. Like, y'all just gotta stop playing on my name. You know what I'm saying? But I was arrested on false allegations. I was arrested before I was even questioned, and I knew about anything was going on, but it's false allegation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that know me know that I'm not pressed over sex or anything of that nature. I ain't no aggressive person. Like, that don't even fit me, like, at all. Like, my character, like, that don't even, me and that same thing don't even belong in the same sentence. That it don't even sound right coming out my mouth. You feel what I'm saying? The child endangerment show don't feel right coming out my mouth, because everybody know I would never harm my kids, or put them in type of danger. You know what I'm saying? So I die for my kids. So they're just like, the child endangerment has nothing to do with anything sexual. For the people who can't understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't got nothing to do with this. It's something that happened when they came arresting me. But I can't really speak on a lot of this stuff. Got nothing to do with my baby mama. It ain't got nothing to do with none of all the false narrative. They came arresting me. But I can't really speak on a lot of this stuff because my lawyers advised me not to. But I just had to speak out because people get stuff misconstrued. So I just felt like I just had to say something, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that's reaching out to me. Just, you know what I'm saying, I have my day in court. I ain't worried about none of the evidence gonna prove itself. Like I say, a rumor spread faster than the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just trust the process. That's just really it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain stuff you can't even just put me in the same category as. Like, that don't even fit me, bro. Like, you know, we done heard the same story many years with different people in the industry. And so y'all know how that go. This ain't a new case. This is the same case that I got arrested for the other day. They just breaking it down in segments and make it look bad. But you know, that's how social media is. But hey, I'll be cool. I'll be straight. Peace and love.
Listen, I honestly I hope it's not true. I hope it's not true. But if it is true, it's time to hold these men accountable because these men are wilding out here, y'all. Wilding, okay? We're gonna kind of like divert. I have an Astroworld update, and it's pretty sad. So remember the boy I was talking about, Ezra, the 9-year-old boy, that was at the concert with his father. Unfortunately, Ezra has passed. Oof, oof. Mm. I'm sorry, y'all, but like Ezra's gone. He's a 9-year-old boy, and I just wanted to send my condolences out to his family because that shouldn't be happening to any kid. Whew. Also, a 22-year-old college student. Her name is Bathari. I don't know how to pronounce it, so please excuse me. But she was a 22-year-old college student from Texas A&M, and unfortunately, she also passed this past week as well due to brain damage. Right now, there are over 100 lawsuits to the Astroworld Fest, Travis Scott, Drake, Live Nation, and I agree. Run them dry, okay? Let this be an example on how concerts should be or how people should be taken care of at concerts from here on out because safety is the number one thing that should happen for all guests, okay? So with that being said, Travis was supposed to go ahead and release a shoe with Nike or Air Max. And as of right now, that's dead. He was supposed to release an Air Max 1. They were going to launch on the 16th of December, and they're like, nah, nah. And I completely agree. He needs to hide, come out of the shadows, deal with all of the stuff that's going on with these lawsuits. And once that clears, we need to hear his side of the story maybe he could sit down with Oprah. Maybe Barbara Walters would come out of retirement, and then we can figure out what's the tea. Okay. So with that being said, concerts are a hot mess, and I won't be going to anytime soon because a lead singer in a rock band named Bass Against. They were pretty much performing at the Welcome to Rockville Festival, and the lead singer got carried away and she pulled down her pants, popped the squat over a fan's face, and urinated in his face. What? What? Like, that is some new. I have never at a concert. Anyway, the lead singer went on to apologize via Twitter and saying that she got carried away. And I'm like, you think, girl? Like, if you had to use the bathroom, you should have used the bathroom before your set. But don't use a human, because now if something happens with that human, guess what? You all are getting sued, which you should. Child, this next story, I heard about it and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Portia Williams is coming out with a new book. And the name of the book is pretty much The Pursuit of Portia, where she speaks on various life experiences, and she definitely included that one time that she flew to Chicago to allegedly meet with R. Kelly because she was trying to get into the industry. So she flew to Chicago. Well, apparently she met a friend of his, right? They flew to Chicago. She thought she was going to meet him in the studio of some sort. No, child. They went right to his home, okay? She said she had waited in the room for what felt like a couple of hours. Then they came into the room and saw her get naked. She said she did what she did because, she was in it, right? She also spoke about, her having some encounters with the girls that were in the house. And she had seen them 2 other times, besides the first initial meeting. Next. I think it's really convenient that this story is coming out now that you have a book coming out, but we done seen you on TV for how long, child? You ain't never made mention of it. Oh, this next story is a hot mess, so bear with me. Every time the baby gets in the news or whatever he's into, it's just a hot mess. Capital hot mess, okay? So apparently the baby went live Sunday night, okay? And it showed Danny Lay on the bed with a baby, feeding the baby. And, they're like going back and forth. And it was really, really sad to see. Really, really sad to see. Just so you get an idea, this footage is provided by How the Neighborhood Talk. Take a look.
I'm fucking live. He got the fucking phone in his hand. Look at that shit.
There you go.
Yeah, there I go. Fuck you.
Bitch, it's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, whatever, bitch. Shut
You
the
want
fuck
your
up.
yeah,
You want to record me talking about shut the fuck up.
I gotta record you for my safety.
Yeah,
You
go
ain't
ahead.
finna
This
do
the
me
first
that.
thing-
You ain't finna burn
Fuck
the
that
black
shit.
man
This
down.
the
Get your
first-
phone. Let me close it
Take
first. You
Fucking
think?
baby, the first time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like this.
No. Go with your move,
Yeah,
crazy
whatever,
girl.
stupid ass.
You started your shit.
Yeah, whatever.
So allegedly, the baby was trying to kick out Danny Lay at 3 a.m. to send them to a hotel. Danny was like, oh nah. So they're going back and forth. And this went over for like a couple of days. This happened from Sunday night to Monday night. And it was a long 48 hours. So apparently they're going back and forth and they're both telling their side of the story. And I believe Danny Lay. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't. We all know the baby is a narcissist, allegedly. We all know the baby's a narcissist. So with that being said, they're going through all of this. They're like literally just being super, super messy, right? So her brother winds up getting involved and he takes the IG and he says some corny shit on the defense of, oh, keep my family name out your mouth, internet gangster. Okay, you could have kept that. You thought you ate, but you didn't. And then her mother also got involved. But this was after Danny got out. She wound up posting a picture on Instagram, of the ceiling of the plane saying that she and her daughter were out safely. So then her mom jumps in, her sister jumps in, and they're just like, it's just a big mess, right? And the sister is denying claims that she didn't like the baby. She kind of called out the baby because he didn't come to the baby shower. But Danny kind of told us it was like she found out she was pregnant, dropped her, wound up picking her back up, and now he's like dropping her again. And my girl, I'm so sorry you knew what you were getting into, because all this yellow bunnies buddy want, yellow bunnies buddy want. You thought you ate, girl, and now you're really reaping the consequences because you thought that's what he wanted, child, and now he's saying he ain't want it. So literally, Danny Lay was charged with 2 counts of simple assault, which is just like assault. It's like you can get you can pay like $110 fine here in New York and be on your way. But, simple assault. So she probably hit him or like threw a punch or whatever the case may be. But what I will say is the baby is a hot mess. And it's so crazy how there's so many people out here supporting him. And then there's so many people supporting Danny Lay. But when the baby... Well, they're not supporting him in this situation. But when he was talking all that shit at Rolling Loud, it wasn't the same energy. But now that he's being like that to a woman, it's all of that same energy. I'm going to need y'all with the selective outrage to be consistent because we are tired, honey. Okay, so after all of that, a couple of days later passed by and boom, Tasha K drops the tea with Stevie J and Faith Evans. Take a look.
No. Please move out the way. Hold the up.
No.
God damn.
We live. We live. It's cool. We live. They see.
I hate you. Please leave me alone. Please, I hate you.
We live.
I hate you.
It's cool. We live. It's cool.
Shit.
You too. I ain't going nowhere. You too. I hate you too.
Good.
But we in the business. You.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
You is on me in my own house, bitch. You, bitch.
Out of here.
You, bitch. You is in my house. You, bitch.
I heard you.
So you happy about it,
Mm-hmm.
huh? You are? That's what you like to do? How can you disrespect me, though? I ain't do nothing to you. All I did was love you. And you do that to me? How can you do that to me? But how can you do it to me, though?
Please.
But how can you do that to me?
Get away.
How can you somebody on me?
Don't touch me.
I can do
Don't
whatever
touch me.
I
Get
can.
your hand
I
off of me.
can.
Get your hands
But how
off of
can
me.
somebody on me?
Get your
How can
hands
somebody
off
on me?
of me.
When I'm
Get
watching
your
you
hand
and your
off of
son
me,
every
please.
day.
Get your hands off of me.
I'm asking you.
Please.
But
Stop.
how can
Just
you somebody on me?
stop.
How can you somebody on me? You can do whatever. You can scream as loud as you want to.
Jesus, go somewhere.
Fuck. No, I ain't
Fuck
going nowhere.
out of here. Here you go with your dumb shit.
No, you.
Grow the fuck up.
See?
This is what I don't want to be bothered with.
I don't
Get
want
the
to
fuck
with
out.
you too.
I mean, it was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. Okay, Faith, you act like you ain't see him dog all of the other women out on TV. What made you different, mama? And I know y'all was going through it for a lot longer than this behind the scenes because, baby, y'all was too quiet. You were too quiet. We ain't hear nothing from you. You understand what I'm saying? And in the video, this is my opinion, and it's alleged, but they both sound high as kites. They sound high. They sound high. So I just don't understand why take it to social media. I just think in this day and age, like, we've become so desensitized to so many things that we see on social media that when we do see it, it's just like, whatever. It's sad. Faith, get out, girl. This was a really, really great show today. I tried my best to curate the most diverse and best stories for you all here today. Okay, so if you liked, or if you haven't already liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you go ahead and like it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if this is the type of content that you like to see. Okay, go ahead and type down in the comments what you thought about today's show. Okay, and if you really want to be a super supporter, please go ahead and hit the notification bell. You will be notified immediately as soon as I drop a new video. Now, with that being said, I appreciate you all being here today. And until next time, bye.